Ops accusing money, why most people are confused. Money is one of the most powerful tools ever created by humanity, yet for most people, it remains a source of stress, anxiety, and constant uncertainty. This is not because money is inherently complicated, but because the way it works is rarely explained in a clear and honest way. From a young age, people are taught how to work for money, but almost never how to manage it. School teaches mathematics, history, and science, but ignores personal finance. As a result, most adults enter the real world unprepared. They learn about money through mistakes, overdrafts, debt, emotional spending, and years of hard work with little progress to show for it. The first key idea of financial literacy is simple but uncomfortable. Money is not wealth. Money is stored time and energy. Every unit of currency represents hours of your life that were exchanged for value. When you spend money, you are not just buying an object or a service, you are spending part of your past or future life. This is why uncontrolled spending feels draining even when income is high. People sense that something is wrong, but they cannot explain it. The problem is not the amount of money they earn. The problem is the lack of structure. Money flows through everyone's life in the same basic way. It comes in as income, it goes out as expenses, and whatever remains can either disappear or be transformed into assets. Most people focus exclusively on income. They believe that if they earn more, everything will eventually be fixed. In reality, higher income without financial structure often leads to bigger problems, not smaller ones. Assets are what separate financial stability from financial chaos. An asset is something that continues to generate value without requiring your constant presence. This can be investments, businesses, valuable skills, or ownership of productive systems. Liabilities, on the other hand, consume future income while providing only temporary satisfaction. Financial literacy begins when a person stops asking, "How can I earn more?" and starts asking, "How can I make my money work more efficiently over time?" This shift in thinking changes everything. Wealth is not built by force, luck, or intelligence. It is built by understanding systems and behaving consistently within them. Case 2. The system against you: debt, spending, and illusions. Most people believe that financial failure is personal. They assume that those who struggle with money are lazy, irresponsible, or simply bad at managing their lives. This belief is convenient but false. In reality, most people struggle financially because they follow the default financial system exactly as it was designed. Modern economies are built on consumption. Advertising, social pressure, and easy credit exist to encourage spending, not long-term stability. Every day, people are shown images of lifestyles they are told they deserve but cannot comfortably afford. This creates a constant sense of dissatisfaction, even when basic needs are met. As income increases, spending usually increases faster. This phenomenon is known as lifestyle inflation. A raise feels like progress, but new expenses quickly absorb the extra money. Bigger homes, better cars, subscriptions, and conveniences quietly become normal. The result is a life that looks successful on the outside but feels financially fragile underneath. Debt accelerates this trap. Credit cards, loans, and installment plans create the illusion of control. They allow people to consume today while postponing the consequences. However, borrowed money always demands repayment, not only in currency, but in future freedom. Debt reduces flexibility. It forces people to keep working even when better opportunities appear. It increases stress during economic downturns. It turns minor problems into major crises. While not all debt is inherently bad, uncontrolled debt removes choice, and choice is the foundation of financial freedom. Financially literate individuals understand one crucial principle: freedom comes from low fixed costs. The less money you need each month to survive, the more options you have. Wealth grows quietly, slowly, and often invisibly. Debt grows loudly, emotionally, and publicly. Breaking free from this system does not require extreme sacrifice. It requires awareness. Once you understand how the system operates, its influence weakens. You stop reacting emotionally and start making deliberate decisions. This is the moment when control returns. A simple path forward: control, systems, and time. Financial literacy is not about perfection. It is about direction. Most people fail not because they make bad decisions once, but because they repeat small, bad decisions consistently over time. The same principle works in reverse. Small, correct decisions repeated consistently create powerful long-term results. Budgeting is often misunderstood as restriction. In reality, a budget is simply a decision made before emotions are involved. It allows you to align your spending with your priorities instead of reacting impulsively. The simplest systems are usually the most effective. A clear structure divides money into three categories: needs, wants, and the future. Needs keep you alive. Wants make life enjoyable. The future protects you. The critical mistake most people make is treating the future as optional. Savings and investments should come first, not last. Paying yourself first creates psychological stability. Even small, automatic contributions build confidence and discipline. Emergency savings transform chaos into inconvenience. They turn financial disasters into manageable problems. Once stability exists, investing becomes logical instead of stressful. Long-term investing is not about predicting markets or finding perfect opportunities. It is about time, consistency, and emotional control. Markets reward patience and punish impulsiveness. Financial literacy ultimately gives you something more valuable than money: calm. When you understand how money flows, market crashes feel less terrifying. Unexpected expenses feel manageable. The future feels navigable instead of threatening. You do not need to become wealthy overnight. You need to become intentional. Most people overestimate what they can change in 1 year and underestimate what consistent behavior can achieve in 10. Money rewards those who think long-term and act deliberately. Control your money, and you regain control of your time. And time, not money, is the true currency of life.